Today's video is about portable drinking bottles and the benefits of bringing your own container. So my favorite are glass, actually just regular glass mason jars. I like to drink with these at home and carry them around with me. You know, drawback is they are kind of breakable, but they come in various different sizes. You can get different tops for them. So the metal tops are water sealed, so they're watertight. You can, bring them in a backpack with you. They do have these plastic lids. These are not watertight, so if you're going to use those, be aware that it's going to leak out the side. You can get other more waterproof tops for them. I have this one. It doesn't leak around here, but if you tip it over, it will leak here. I have another one that doesn't have the drinking spout on the top, and so it completely seals. So yeah, that's one type of drinking container I like. Here's another one. This one is glass. It's made here in Portland. It's kind of really hard to open, so I haven't really used it much. It's also harder to clean the inside of the bottle, and I like to get things squeaky clean, so that one's not my favorite. This one is called Clean Canteen. It's all steel, and so it's good for cold or room temperature liquids. If you do put ice, you'll be able to feel that. It'll be cold in your hand, or if you put a hot beverage, it'll be hot in your hand. But that's a nice steel container. I like steel, it's very sturdy. You'll have this kind of jar a long time, whereas glass, you can along the way break it, and certain events won't let you bring glass in either. So that's a good little bottle right there. Similar to that is Hydro Flask. Now this one has a triple-walled construction, so if you put ice, really, really cold drink, or really hot drink, you don't feel it in your hand, and it also will keep your drink cold for a really long time and hot for a really long time. So I actually bought a couple of these because I really like this one, and this is probably the one that I bring with me most often. So here's the bigger size of Hydro Flask. Really nice. If it's 100 degrees outside and I'm going to be gone all day, I just fill this up with ice and water or some sort of tea, and I'm all set to go. Another metal one is the SIG bottle. This one came with a really nice brush so that you can clean the inside easily. And the brush that you can buy, that's the SIG brand brush, is so high quality. I use it for a dish scrubbing brush, and I've had it for years, and it doesn't, the plastic bristles have not curled up like other kitchen brushes do. So that's a nice little, more lighter weight metal container. There are other ones, lots of ones that you can get at events. They give them away for free. Lots of companies make plastic containers or less expensive metal containers. My husband likes this one, clean bottle, because he can take the top off and the bottom, although I can't get the bottom off, but he can. And then he can more easily clean that jar. I don't like plastic containers because I've had trouble with leaching and affecting the flavor. Also, it's kind of toxic. You probably can find the BPA-free bottles. Those are available, but I still really don't trust plastic. I think there are other chemicals in there that we do want to avoid. The Hydro Flask, I also have a thermos version of this. It's kind of shorter, and it's really good for bringing hot soup or other types of hot or cold foods with you, different places. So there's a lot of, bottles out there to choose from. I think it's really great to bring your own container if you're going to stop at a coffee shop or a tea shop, instead of also getting the paper or plastic, and some places even have still styrofoam, which is really toxic. If I drink a hot liquid out of styrofoam, I can just taste the styrofoam. It's just horrible. But yeah, it does feel really good to bring your own container with you to the tea shop, knowing that you're not going to be wasting a cup for just one use. And it just takes a little getting used to putting that container in your backpack or keeping it in the back of your car with you. I've used some of the older Nalgene containers. Those are the ones that I kept in the back of my car for emergency water. And when I took them out a couple months later, the plastic is not supposed to be a type of plastic that leaches into water. And the water inside was smoke colored like the color of the bottle. It was really gross. So if I were you, I would choose a metal or glass container. And just pick whatever size works for you. You'll probably find your favorite out of the bunch, and just keep one or two in the car, keep one in your backpack or your to-go bag, and you'll feel better having taken part in helping to keep our environment clean, and also just having a nice, clean, toxic-free container that you can drink your beverages out of when you're on the go.